MATLAB has some special numeric classes just to store integers. The smallest uses 8 bits, or 1 byte, to represent 2 to the 8 numbers, 256 numbers. The range of int8 is -128 to 127, while the range of uint8 is 0 to 255. U stands for unsigned. So this is an 8-bit integer and an unsigned 8-bit integer. Both 8-bit patterns can be used to represent 256 different numbers, and the rules are different for each of these. One allows negative and positive numbers, the other only non-negative numbers. If you go into MATLAB and assign -63 to a variable nd, the class of that will be double. The int8 conversion converts that class double into a class int8. They still are equal to each other numerically, but whose shows that they take up different size in memory. Moving on to 16 bits or 2 bytes to represent many more numbers, 2 to the 16th numbers. Again, int16 covers both positive and negative numbers, while unsigned int16 is only non-negative numbers. 32 bits or 4 bytes can represent 2 to the 32 numbers. Int32 covers a nearly symmetric negative and positive range, and uint32 only a non-negative range. Lastly, there's 64 bits, 8 bytes, to represent 2 to the 64th numbers. Int64, a huge range of negative and positive integers, and uint64, the same range, but all devoted to non-negative numbers. Basic arithmetic works on all these int and uint classes. All operations saturate at the limits. An operation which would yield a result outside the range produces a value at the appropriate limit. If you combine these classes with doubles and singles to do arithmetic, the doubles and singles are first converted to ints of the appropriate class. Some functions do accumulate answers in double. For example, if x is one of these int classes, sum of x is a double. To maintain the class, use sum x native. There's other functions which work like this as well. 8, 16, and 32 all use less memory, but have correspondingly less range than double. Note that double does all the integers from -2 to the 53rd to 2 to the 53rd exactly. Beyond 2 to the 53rd, the distance between neighboring doubles is greater than 1, so then there are some gaps in the integers. The 64-bit int class uses the same memory as double, but representing only integers, it has a much greater range of contiguous integers, about 1,000 times that of double.